Hey guys, what's up? It's Teeds here coming at you with another Tips with Teeds in College Football 26. Today, I'm going to be going over the brand new feature in the game, which is the ability to hot route your RPO plays. But before we jump into it, if you could please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any more Tips with Teeds in College Football 26. So just like I mentioned, guys, you are now able to hot route some of the RPO plays. Now, from what I've gathered, you can't do it with somebody that's on a blocking assignment already, and you got to make sure that the play that you have, you can hot route. Some of them you can, some you can't. Unfortunately, it's not as clear cut as it should be, where only RPO reads work, or RPO peaks, or RPO alerts. Some out of all those categories work. You just gotta have to go through it on your own time and figure out exactly which ones work. We're gonna use RPO peak spot just as an example, just to show you what possibilities that you can make with this new hot route feature. It's honestly really, really cool. And like I just mentioned, the possibilities are endless. So let's take a look and see what we can do, mess around with this play here. Since with this RPO peak slot play, you are able to use hot routes. I'm just going to be going versus a standard cover 2, or Tampa 2, should I say here. And one thing that I really like here with these kind of plays, just in general here, you got the tight end coming out the outside. And if you got a quick tight end there, you're going to at least pick up a few yards every single time. It's very difficult to stop that kind of a play. But if you want to add a little wrinkle to it, you can use a hot route. And what I really like to do is streaking the tight end. And to do that, you just press Y to bring up the select receiver screen. And then you press whichever play you want to go with. Right now, we're going to go to the tight end, which is RB. And then I'm just going to go up on the left stick, which is a streak. And now, look at that. He has a streak. That is great. And what I'm probably also going to do as well is put the B receiver on a speed out just to get him out of the way, not to kind of get in the way. So again, I've not tried this play yet, but I assume with probably a lot of these RPOs that I will run in this game, I'm probably going to put my tight end on a streak 99% of the time, just in case my opponent, whether it's a user or whether it is a CPU, they are getting baited by the run, and the linebackers get sucked up, opening up space behind for the tight end to take over them. So let's see if this play is viable here. Wide open over the middle there. They kind of split right there. So again, that was the first time that I ran that play. I didn't do any practices before this video. It's hard to believe, but I'm telling you the truth right now. Let me try that streak again, but I'm not going to touch the B receiver, and let's just see if it still opens up there. Nope, it doesn't open up there. It's an easy interception. Okay, so that is one thing that you need to mess around with as well, is if you are going to do little things like this, always lab it out, Get in the lab and check it out and see what we can do. Let's see if I wait an extra half second and see if I can hit that tight end a little bit deeper. Oh, I had it, just wasn't able to hold on to it. Okay, now though, looks like they have a choice route on the left side with the Y receiver here. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to bring up my hot route screen, Y, and then the receiver, Y again, and I'm going to do a speed out to the left side. I don't want him to have a choice route. I want him to run out as quickly as possible there in hopes that he can get the out route, and he is able to pick it up for a nice maybe 10 to 12 yard gain. Very risky play there, not going to lie to myself, but again, that is just one cool little wrinkle that you can throw in there. Now let's just mess around. Let's just have some fun. Let's put a streak on B, and let's put a streak on RB. Now let's just see what happens here. Who is going to be the guy that I'm going to be hitting here? It looks like the tight end was open there. Now, but it's a tough play, don't get me wrong. But let's now do the same thing on the right side that I just did. But now let's look at the receiver there. Ooh, that could be picked off. That could be pretty tough. Like I said, you need to lab these plays, but again, with all of these plays, you're only going to be able to hot route players that are running routes and on plays that you can hot route. So there are some RPOs that you can hot route, some that you can't hot route. And on top of that, you're gonna have some plays where your receiver is gonna be planned to block for the other receiver that's running like a bubble screen or something like that. And in that case, you cannot hot route the bubble screener there. So we've got another play here that you can hot route, but we got a little, what do you call it? You got a little slot fade here on the outside. And I really like this kind of concept. So we're going to take a look on the right side here and see if RB opens up. He does. Oh, what a play by the corner. So there's some really cool options here. My guess is B is probably going to be the one that's going to be open here. Yep, he's going to be open for a few yards. But there are so many possibilities that you can do here, especially since they got inside leverage there. Well, I'm going to try to run a speed out route. See if I can bring that cornerback on the right side up the field a little bit, open some more space for Burks underneath. Let's see if I get enough time there. Oh, it seemed like it took forever to throw the ball. I was able to get it off, but again, guys, you can do pretty much any different hot route that you want. I have a lot of fun. See, look, it won't allow me. You see this receiver right here. Here's a prime example. It'll tell you what receivers you can hot route. As you can see, since A is blocking right there, and I go to hot route, he is not available, and neither is the running back. So you have to keep in mind that, again, the two things, it has to be a play that you can do an RPO hot route in, and on top of that, they have to be able to run a route right now. Otherwise, it will not work. But let me know down in the comments, guys, what you guys think about this feature. Are you going to be using this feature? Have you used this feature? Any exploits that you found out? I'd love to do any more videos on this, but I absolutely love this idea because it just opens up the possibilities for the RPOs. They're not going to be the standard bubble screens or the RPO read or Y alerts or anything like that. You can really change it up here and have some fun with it and really keep your defender or user that you're going up against on their toes constantly. But if you guys did get something out of this video, please leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely subscribe, and don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss another Tips with Tees in College Football 26. Thanks. I'm out. Peace.